Hello everybody, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. It's been a long time since I've made a video about this game. I've wanted to make more, but life got in the way. But here we are. I'm going to show you how to find a really nice safe place to make your base. So I'm just gonna make a new game called New 2. I've already explored a bunch of worlds to see that this works on all worlds. Of course I can't try all worlds, but as far as I know, every world should have these locations in pretty much the same place, which is really nice. So here we have an empty world. My graphics look amazing because I'm still using the same old PC from a couple of years ago, from like 5 years ago. And I'm just gonna spawn a flyer. I have dev commands on. I never use dev commands because I did that once in the past and I ruined my save and I don't want to risk that. But I can do import, import flyer. Whoop, it should spawn my flyer. Oh, only one issue with that. I need to wire it, and I don't have a wire tool. But I made this. Oh man, where is it? I spawned it way too far away, didn't I? I'll just retry it. Import care package. I also made this thing importable, just to make it easier to explore the worlds. Let's bring some weapons. We probably won't need them, but it's nice to have them. And I think we have a whole load of food and spuds here. Yep, that's nice. Food, food, food. Cool. So normally you pick up your stuff there at the water, and then you go exploring. Oh, do need to actually wire this. The thing I just mentioned. For some reason, when I import this, all creations work well, but these thrusters and these logic blocks, they don't seem to want to work together. So you have this path here. You always follow this to this building to get the battery. And then you can turn left here, and then you have this this interesting building with the parking lot. It's and then you can follow this road to the trader. And you can set a waypoint in the logbook. Oh, I didn't pick up the logbook, but that's fine. Now there's you can already see that little mountain thing there. That's the place you want to go. Or maybe it's the one next to it, we'll see. And there's a couple more places I want to show you. This is also always the same. That island is the same, this ridge here is the same, this building is the same. And this little, well, I'll just call them mountains because I don't know what else. It's too small to be a mountain. But this place is a nice place, but it's too big. If you have a raid here, then bots might spawn on top. This is also a really cool place for a base, because there's just a couple holes to patch up and then you have a nice safe building. But there are spawns inside, and I'm not sure if bots stop spawning when you build there. I assume so, but I have never really tried. So if you follow the road, and so far it's been like that on every world, before a couple hundred meters you have these two little hills or mountains, and these are the perfect size because they are big enough to make a base. Not a huge base, but I can easily fit a house and a workshop and a garage and a farm in here. Not a mega farm, but it's pretty good. And if you put it nicely in the middle, then the raids, you can see them spawn. Like you can see some bots spawn around there, around the rock. Maybe a couple feet closer one than the other, but never so close that you're even near this wall, let alone on top here. And I've tried, well, I haven't been here hundreds of nights, but I've had at least dozens of raids, close to 100 raids, and it's always been fine. Now from here on, I think the world starts to differ a bit, because I don't think I have this peninsula here exactly. I do have the island. I don't know. Usually, yeah, on my world it's a bit different here. This is actually pretty nice and open. This is really nice. I like this one. So I guess until here it's always the same, and this is where the new, yeah, every new world, where the generation really starts. I may, yeah, pretty sure. So this is really cool. This is a really nice place. I'll show you what it looks like on mine, and I can show you a raid, and I can show you what my base looks like. Another couple of things to note: we have some rocks here to mine. There's always enough wood to harvest. That's never an issue. And there is water in render distance, so you can have a watering system as long as you just make a physical connection from the water to there, which you can do on this distance. And let's just have a quick peek to see if we can find a desert biome. Of course, now we're heading into the unknown, so we don't know how the world is generated here. There is some dirt there, but it's not desert biome yet. There are some lighter fields, but I think those are hay fields. Yeah, you can. It always on the last attempt. Ooh, these are nice. This is a really cool place. Let me just quickly go here. Let me know if you want this world. I can easily just upload this file. If you think like, yes, this is perfect for me. I really like these plots. Some have a different house, and I like those even more. But this is also nice. Get another one of these lights. And a little pond, and it's just cozy. But you're near a hay field where hay bots always live, so that's a downside. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find oil within a couple minutes here. Let me just quickly go over this area, and then I'll go to my world and I'll show you what it could look like. Hey, we struck oil, nice. So yeah, all the really essential stuff is nearby. I haven't seen a chemical pond, but in my experience, finding chemicals isn't that difficult, and I actually rarely use concrete because I don't think it's the prettiest of material, and it's too professional looking. I like to keep things scrappy, and wood and stone and bricks feel more scrappy to me. So yeah, instead of wiggling out of here, let me just show you my world, and I can show you a quick demonstration of what it looks like in a raid. Alright, now we're in my world. It's a bit of a mess. I've been working on some different vehicles, some scrapped ideas, but I haven't taken the resources off yet, and I'm working on this weird thing. This one might be fun. This is fun to drive. But yeah, here you can see, let me just get a vantage point, so you can see it's still actually on that mountain. If I can get unstuck from the stairs, there we go. Synflyer here. It's the same island, as you can see when I'm pointing, which I guess is north. That's the start of the game, and that's north. And on this tile it's quite different. We got woods there and already a desert biome way there, so it's really easy to get to. But again, these two mountains side by side, and that little island in the distance, and the shoreline here, that's all the same. Oh wait, I do have the peninsula. Yep. So yeah, this is all still, I guess it's still the first tile, or maybe it's a collection of tiles that it always starts with. I don't know how big a tile is. But let me just park this here, and I can prove to you that you can water here. I have these water guns here, water spouts, water cannons, I don't know what the game calls them. And I made an underground connection to that pole. And then I wanted to do it through the rocks, but these rocks are massive and it's really a pain to get through, and it gets really tight under there. It was really a hassle. So I just made a physical connection here, all the way to the water, where I have two pumps, two chests. And then I have a pretty simple watering system here. I could do something more fancy like I've done in the past. I usually make the auto water system designed by John Bain, I believe. But this works pretty well. Just two pumps rotating, and the angle changes over time. It goes from straight to 4 to 8 to 12, stays there, and then back to 0 degrees. And of course, it rotates. and I have some repeater logic for the pumps, and I can set the timer. If I set it to 425, then it goes every half second, I think, and it can exactly catch up. So let me just quickly grow some stuff. I need some cotton, I think, because I still need a lot of clothes. And I should point out that low-level tiers are no problem at all. When tape pots come, it's also not really a problem. They will just sit behind this rock face and shoot around randomly, but that does mean I have had it happen that they shot one of these pipes coincidentally. It can happen, and then you lose the connection. You have to replace it, which only costs like 1 metal, each of these long pipes. And, well, you get that metal from refining their spines, so that's fine. And then you have to walk all the way over to reconnect this. So that's a bit of a hassle, and I assume if you have a red guy, a farm bot, then you have, well, he might destroy a bit more. But I honestly, I don't know. You can already plant like 26 broccoli or pineapple safely without getting any, without even getting any tape pots. So I'm always like, why bother? And if I do this with normal foods, I definitely won't get any tape pots, because you can make this farm as big as you want as long as it's low level food like carrots and tomatoes and stuff, then you're all good. Let's get just one more pile, and I'll just jump cut to when it starts, because that's 12 more minutes. Actually, while it's daytime, I'm gonna show you my old base. It's 20 seconds flying away. I used to have a base in the mechanic shop, which was nice. Especially this greenhouse, my fiance made that. It's really nice. Let me let's have a quick look. Let's see, I think you can pull this in. Yep. I made this as an extra barrier to deter bots. It used to be that bots couldn't even destroy this, and I have on every bearing on the ground I have a saw blade. So they would come up and they go back, and come up and go back, and they wouldn't destroy any of this. Just tape bots would try to hit everything that's mechanical. So this is the inside of the greenhouse. It's not done because, well, we're still missing a whole lot of parts from creative mode. And this is the watering system I took from, I believe, John Bain, but if it's not correct, I'll put a thing on the screen, and I'll link to a video where he explained it. It's really nice. It uses 2 pistons, sensors, and logic on the ground. Half the logic is for one sprinkler system, and this is as big as you can make it. So it's not really expandable easily, but of course you can just make multiple of them as I did, and it always hits every spot. It's super accurate, which is really cool. So that's what I always used to use. And here I have some parking space, and here I had the base. I just put in a bit of a wall here, all random pieces, made it look scrappy. Kinda like this. It's ugly, but in a way that I think fits the aesthetic of this game. I had a refine bot here and a refine bot there, so I could park underneath, and it all got sucked into this one chest. This kinda functioned as a Y piece to connect 2 bots to the crafting chain, which used to be much larger, but I moved everything to the new base. So yeah, it's a bit barren here. Ooh, and while I'm here and it's still daytime, I should show you the kitchen. My friend Brozilla made this. It is so cool. This was kind of like meant to be our little home. And our friend, he made this this kitchen here. On the ground, there's logic. He upped the floor, and this cookbot is walking around and being all adorable and greeting you. And then I'm not even sure anymore how he made this and what it all does. I really like the standing on glass and with the boots welded underneath him. Really cool stuff. But yeah, I'll just jump cut to when it's raid time. I'll be right back. Alright, almost raid time. One downside about this location is This farm is spread across a couple tiles and blocks, or I don't know how this works. But sometimes, especially from a distance, it's really hard to read what the raid timer is. What the raid time is. So you'd have to open the logbook. I still really wish we would have the normal time on the top here. So I'm just gonna get ready for the raid. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I tried to pick up some more spuds. And what's really nice, you don't even have to fight the bots. Let me take out my guns though, because I will take out a few. You could just chill here, and they will run into the wall, and they will try to get up, but they can't. And I do have some stairs here, I'll show you. But they cannot get up, and they will actually damage themselves on the wall. They might cause some lag though, because of all the collisions. You may have seen from big raids that they can cause some lag. I have these sets of stairs, but they cannot make this jump. It's tricky, and it's easier to just use this. So let's see, how long do we have to go? Half a minute. Nice. So yeah, you do want to pick up the occasional lag, but that's fine. Spine, whatever. But it's not that bad actually. It doesn't create as much lag as people say, and that's coming from someone with a pretty meh PC. I'm still using the same PC from 5-6 years ago, in case any of you were watching back then. So how much time? 6 seconds. Nice. So you can see how far they spawn. It's really not close. There's really no risk of them randomly spawning too close. And the fun part is they don't even really care about me. If you get in between their path, then they might get you, but they're just trying to get there, and they seem confused. I could just stand here and I'm all good, and I could take them out with a hammer, conserve my spots. Sometimes they get in a hit, sometimes they just damage themselves until they die. That happens a lot. Sometimes I forget a raid is coming, and or I'm just busy building something, designing something, and then the next day I come and I see a couple component kits, which is really nice. Sometimes you also get like triple raids, because well, it counts in as triple raids. But so sometimes you see some more component kits and some more handouts, but usually, yeah, just like this. It's so easy, it's so chill, it's such a casual way. I kind of miss the creative mode, but this is like kind of a blend between creative mode and survival mode for me, because it's just so casual. I could just build there and not worry about random haybots popping up. I had that at the old base. So yeah, now we can just wait until this is done. I did it at an unfortunate time, but that's fine. I will get another raid, which just means, oh, I get some more scrap metal to refine, and maybe even a couple component kits. So that's nice. So yeah, I hope to make more videos soon, but I don't know. I don't have a schedule set or anything, and just like before, life might get in the way. So I hope to do more videos. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see more about. I'm thinking maybe I should make a video about a flyer. I can make a video about how to build this flyer, but it does take 4 thrusters, which means 200 component kits, plus suspension pieces upgraded to level 5, so that's kind of expensive. But I could show you how to make one with 2 thrusters. That saves you 100 kits, and it only, I think it also uses one of these chests less, and that could be a fun video. Or if you want to see how to make a really efficient miner with minimal parts, I could do that. Or maybe I'll finish this weird thing. It's not done, as you can clearly see. If this becomes something nice, I might make a video. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.